Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my song Hands in the Shadows. So before I get into the backstory about my song Hands in the Shadows, I need some help from all of you. Unfortunately, due to the coronavirus and the quarantine, my music video for Hands in the Shadows got canceled and is postponed indefinitely. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. And I will get more into that a little bit later, but I would like each and every one of you to help me make a music video for my song Hands in the Shadows. And the way you can do that is take a little video of yourself dancing to the song Hands in the Shadows, singing to the song Hands in the Shadows. I don't care if you're glammed up, tore up, messed up, it doesn't matter. Just have fun with it, enjoy it, and send it to me. And you can send that to me on any social media site. If it is Instagram at everything EYA, TikTok at everything EYA. You might need help from your kids. I have to ask my 12-year-old brother, Bo, what is even TikTok? Like, what is that? So I don't know. I'm definitely going to be having my brother Bo help me as well. So you could submit your video on any social media platform, or you could send me a WeTransfer, and my email is everythingeya@gmail.com, and you could WeTransfer your video to me. And I'm going to compile all of these videos and make a music video out of all these videos with you. We all can be a part of this together, and it's a perfect time to do that because being in isolation, I feel like many of us need to have a connection, and this is a way that we could all make art together and feel connected. And I really love that message. So if you guys want to submit your video, I am going to be choosing one winner who will get a signed autograph photo from me, and we will have a little Skype face-to-face conversation as well. We could just chit-chat, hang out, whatever you want to do. Submit your video to any social media platform at everything EYA, and I will be choosing one winner from all the submissions. And all of us are going to be in a music video together, so I'm so excited about that. I just think it's a really cool idea, and I just want all of you to be a part of it because your love and support means the world to me. Okay, so let's jump into the making of Hands in the Shadows. So I wrote this song with my friend Jay Phoenix over a year ago. We wrote it when I was still working at the music studio, so we got to write it in the studio, we recorded it in the studio, which was a lot of fun. It was always such a blessing to be able to use that space and really utilize it and grow as a singer, as a songwriter, as an artist. I have a lot of fond memories working in the studio. This song is a dance song, a club song. It's about someone who is so lonely, someone who has such a deep hole that they can't fill, someone who is just empty. This someone goes out every night to the club to be surrounded by a bunch of strangers that they don't know, to find someone to go home with to hopefully fill that hole that they can never fill. And it's just a continuous cycle that never ends. Unfortunately, right now, due to the quarantine, this song will not be played in clubs, but we can still play it in our house, you know? Dance around in your pajamas, dance around in your club attire, dance like no one's gonna see you, have fun with it, enjoy it. And I think we've all had an experience in our lives where we just felt empty, just felt sad, and we just wanted something that could temporarily fix it, but it never really does, and it just makes us feel more lonely. It sounds like a really happy song, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's a really, really dark, sad song, which was really fitting because right after I wrote that song with Jay Phoenix, who also did the production for the song, I went through months of feeling empty and alone and depressed and sad, and nothing could fill that hole that I was feeling. It wasn't until I was able to fill that myself that that emptiness finally went away. I have this habit of writing songs that I later live. Like, I'll write my future. Really have to be careful what I write, because I didn't know this when I was writing this song, but I soon came to realize that I write my future in my music. What I think is really cool about the production of this song is that before we were putting it together, I told Jay Phoenix, I was like, oh, I want an 80s vibe. And I sent him a couple of examples, and I was like, oh, maybe something like this, maybe something like this. When it gets to the end of the song, it kind of reminds me of Phantom of the Opera, which is really awesome. I just think it adds another layer of darkness, another layer of theatrics, and it just really ties the song together nicely. I don't know if you know this, but I am heavily inspired by 80s music and 80s rock. I love everything about the 80s, from the style, from the angst, from the big hair, all of it. And I continuously say I'm so mad that I wasn't even a thought in the 80s. I completely missed it by years. I just think there was something very magical about that time when people were making music that I don't know if we still have that today. So like I was saying earlier in the video, I had my whole music video planned, it was scheduled, and we were gonna shoot, and then the quarantine happened and it got postponed indefinitely, which means I don't know if, when, or if ever I will be making this video. Not to say that the quarantine's not gonna end, I'm just saying by the time the quarantine does end, so many things could change that I might just move on and not make this video. My best friends are gonna help me with this project. Tim Vechik was going to take the cover photos and shoot the video. I was gonna direct. My friend Mochi was gonna star in it alongside me. And we're going to have this really cool video in black and white out in the desert. And it's gonna be this whole struggle between me and my demons inside. And it's a tug of war the whole video between that. And then the quarantine happened, and then we had to cancel. So right when the quarantine started and we got news that we weren't going to be able to film or shoot the cover art, me and Tim got on the phone and we were talking. We're like, okay, how are we going to create art during the quarantine? Like, we can't let this stop us. It's just another obstacle that we have to get around, and this is a great opportunity to take these struggles and overcome them and continue to make art. So we were brainstorming, and we came up with an idea that we would take the cover shots with Polaroids and that I would mail them to him so he could scan them and do the cover art, and we could put this project out. So I went over to my friend Mochi's one day and I took my Polaroid, and a couple of our other friends were there, Tommy and Ilya, who also helped out with the shoot. And it was really cool. We shot 3 cover shots in one day. It was actually just a couple hours. It wasn't even that long. I brought my body paint that I was gonna use for the music video, and I started putting handprints all over me. Mochi had to help me with the tears because whatever I was doing was a complete mess. And then we just made some space in her apartment, shot against a white wall, shot against her really cool, I wanna say like witchy door. It's this door that has a lot of character to it. And I had this crown on that was made of Ziploc ties. I was so excited when I got it from Amazon, and then it shipped and it was like this really flimsy plastic, and I'm like, what did I buy? It was just crap, but it photographed really well, and you would never know that it was crap and falling apart. We just makeshift a photo shoot. I ended up getting Mochi in there. She was wearing the crown. There was some photos of us together because the music video was going to be us together. She was going to be my internal struggle, my demons, the things I didn't really want to face. And in the end, the handprints symbolized all the scars that people wear internally, but I'll just wear mine externally. And that could be anything from bad decisions, regrets, what ifs, all those things that you internalize and scar you, and you live with that pain. All those things that cause you anxiety, depression, all those scars you wear are the handprints on me. I had so much fun doing this cover shoot with my friends. It was a little messy with the body paint, but at the end of the day, we had a lot of fun. And I took those Polaroids and mailed them to Tim, and he made the cover art. And that's my happy little ending to my story. If you don't know this about me, I am extremely good at solving problems. In every single project I've done, there have always been obstacles. There's always been brick walls I've had to bulldoze. There have always been stop signs. There's so many things that get in the way of my art, to the point where if I wasn't so persistent, if I wasn't so passionate or quick on my feet, none of my art would ever come out, because there's so many things that can bring you down. There's so many things that could ruin your art or be a roadblock to where your art never sees the light of day. And I just want you guys to know that I struggle with it too. There's a lot of struggles behind my art that you guys just don't see. There's a lot of times where I don't even know if a project's gonna come out. And a lot of times in the past, projects were shelved. Projects never came out. Projects were lost. And it sucks, and it hurts, and it's sad, and there's many tears and screams and fights, and it's a battle sometimes, and you always have to push for your art. Don't let anything stand in your way. Don't let anything come between you and your art. Your art deserves to be seen, and your art should never be shelved if there's something that you can do about it. Sometimes, unfortunately, there's incidents where you can't do anything about it, and it is what it is, but that should just motivate you to get back out there and do it again. It's always a learning experience, and it just makes you better as an artist to be able to find ways around obstacles and get through them. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to feel a little adventurous, drop a comment below. I love talking to each and every one of you. If you haven't heard my song Hands in the Shadows yet, there will be a link in the description. You can download it, you can stream it, you can buy it on all platforms. It's out everywhere. I'm so freaking excited. I'm finally putting out original music again. It has been way too long. I haven't put anything out this year, so I'm going to be more consistent about that. I'm going to work harder. Now's the time to do all those things that I never had time before, so there's really nothing stopping me in putting out my art. And I'm really thankful for all the time that I have right now to dedicate to my art. Remember, friends, to stay positive, keep a healthy mindset, and keep in mind that this is all temporary. Bye. I'm so awkward.